Keighley and Brontë, as suggested by David Atkins of Trains on Tuesday.
We're driving over the Yorkshire moors.
Correction, Baildon Moor.
Just north of Bradford. And I've come up here because I'm spending a few days with my sister, Susan, which is driving her camper van. And she's taking me for a birthday treat. And we're going to go on the
Keighley and Worth Valley Railway.
Keighley and Worth Valley Railway. And then we're going to go and look at Brontë land. And those two things were suggested by David Atkins for Trains on Tuesdays. So here you are, David. I tried to do it earlier on, but unfortunately it rained and everything was closed. But this time we've actually got tickets.
I asked Susan to show me around Keighley. She said there's not a lot to see, but there was this little gem, the Royal Arcade and the cake oil.
What are we having here, Susan? Milk, a banana milkshake, and what are these?
Yorkshire pudding with ice cream and chocolate gravy.
Wow. Alright, we're entering Haworth now, making straight for the railway station, and then Brontë land is up on that hill over there, the real Brontë land. Into the car park. Well, we got a parking ticket, or another parking ticket with a voucher, and now we're off to the station.
Sorry, Susan Jones, or Sue Jones.
On the next train, that's the one we're going to catch, Oakworth, Ingro West, Keighley. The Keighley and Worth Valley Railway line was built between 1864 and 1866 and was finally opened in 1867. The steep gradient of the branch from Keighley has been a challenge for locomotives ever since the line opened on the 15th of April 1867. Many of the woolen mills that once stood close to the line have been demolished, but a few remain as reminders that the textile industry was the reason why the line was built. The 5-mile journey is a powerful reminder of our industrial heritage, as well as being a unique way of enjoying the beautiful countryside immortalised by Charlotte, Emily and Anne Brontë. British Rail's economics closed the branch to passengers in December 1961 and in goods in June 1962. But local opposition was such that the local people and the railway enthusiasts joined forces to try and save it.
Mum and Father, I'm worrying.
Yes.
The extensive local opposition to the railway's closure saw the rise of the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway Preservation Society, and, by their efforts, the railway reopened on the 29th of June 1968. The railway is ideal for filmmakers. The compact 5-mile line offers productions a range of authentic and unusual features that can be used as a location for any period between 1860 and 1960. Cinema credits include films The Yanks, Jude, Fairy Tale, Brideshead Revisited, Selfish Giant, Another Brick in the Wall, Escape from the Dark, Swallows and Amazons, and one of the latest films to be shot is a cinematic adaptation of Vera Britton's iconic and powerful World War I memoir, Testament of Youth.
And probably best known of all, The Railway Children.
TV credits include The Great Train Robbery, Spanish Flu, The Forgotten Fallen, League of Gentlemen, Last of the Summer Wine, Housewife, A Touch of Frost, The Royal, Some Mothers Do Have 'Em, Born and Bred, and several period dramas including The Way We Live Now, Sons and Lovers, and North and South. And then there's TV commercials. The railway has also featured in numerous commercials with brands including Budweiser for the US market, Hovis biscuits, Symbols crackers, filmed with the late Ronnie Corbett in the Ingro Tunnel, Tetley beer, Heads and Shoulders shampoo, and as well as the famous Solvite advert when a steam locomotive, number 45212, was wallpapered in Haworth Yard. In all, the line has 6 stations at Keighley, Ingro, Damens, Oakworth, Haworth, and Oxenhope. Approximately 5 miles of track, some of it double, 4 signal boxes, 2 tunnels, 2 level crossings, a turntable, several bridges and a viaduct, so making it an attractive location for filmmakers.
And we're just passing the carriage workshops, and we'll come back to that shortly in the video. Here we are, arriving at Keighley. And from here you can catch a mainline train. There's the entrance to Keighley station from the road, and the ticket hall for the main line. Platform for Leeds and Bradford is down there, and for Skipton and beyond, platform 2 down there. But our train's waiting for us on platform 3 and 4, or one of them anyway. And there she is down there. We'll have a ride back the other way. And the train leaves at 10 to 11. Hey, you see that building there? And did you know this building, so far as we know, is the only surviving working railway water tower in the UK? It was built in 1883. Now we have to shovel a bit of coal from there into there. Keep the fires burning. "10 minutes before we leave, And we're going into the buffet. Going into the buffet to have a cup of coffee.
We sit here.
Yep, that's fine.
What do you want to drink?
But I'll do it now.
Okay.
You want coffee?
Yes,
And
please.
a biscuit or something?
No, thank you. Just
Nothing to eat?
No. Good.
Okay. Well, today is an ale day.
It is, and there is another bar on the other train. So the diesel train is also on.
Oh, right.
And that's pulling what's called the Jubilee bar, which is a bigger bar
Ooh.
than this is. So
Right.
it's worth jumping on there and having a look.
We've certainly got a good selection of beers, even on this little bar. I tasted one. And then on the way back, we passed this diesel going the other way with its bigger bar. I'm reliably informed that this is the Type 1 Class 20, built in Darlington in 1959 by English Electric. It spent 31 years working on the National Railway and 32 years on this branch line. And then, having collected the baton, it was our turn to move on. Well, that's us back where we started at Haworth. We're not going to get off. We're going to go on to Oxenhope and then come back here again. Oh, we just left Haworth again here, which is where we got on, and we went up here to Keighley, and then we came back past Haworth. We're now going on to Oxenhope, and we're going to have a little stop there, look around, and then back to Haworth and take the car up to the village and have lunch. Well, here we are, arriving in Oxenhope, and this is where they take the engine off and move it round to the other end of the train. And the uncoupling is done by a high-speed working engineer. I wish I could work that fast. I don't know what it is about steam engines, but could sit and watch them all day long. They're lovely. Alright, Susan, we're going to have lunch then.
Absolutely mad.
We're going up into the village of Haworth, and there's a pub up there where we're going to have lunch. And I'm hoping that we're going to go into the Brontë Parsonage Museum. Right, well, we're all parked up, and we're now down this little passageway here, and down some steps, and see if the pub is open and serving meals, where we hope to eat. And look at this little terrace down here. Isn't that lovely? Very pretty.
Morning.
Well, there's one of the several pubs, the King's Arms, which welcomes dogs and muddy boots. It's not too busy here today, but tomorrow you can bet your life it's going to be packed. Especially round this shop, the sweet shop. All the old sweets in the old jars. Well, this is where we intend to have lunch, and there's a little bit of famous history to it. Soon we'll explain it.
So this is where Bramwell used to drink a lot when he lived here. Bramwell Brontë, the only son.
Well, did he enjoy it, do you think?
I wasn't here.
Well, there's a picture of the 3 Brontë sisters, and there's my sister reading the menu. Now Susan's having a Mediterranean platter. It looks quite good, doesn't it?
Yep.
What have we got there?
That's sun-dried tomatoes.
Right, and olive oil with it.
Yep. And hummus.
Toast.
Thank you very much.
And I'm having chicken key. So we'll get stuck in. That was a really, really nice meal. And now we've come out the back door of the pub, and we're going to go and find the parsonage. But Susan wants to go in there first. Right, this is the sook. And there are all sorts of things here. And that is a steep hill down there. And that's better than a mobility scooter. And this really is a steep hill. It's causing me some problems. Interesting garden. This is the old school where it would appear that all the Brontë children taught here at some time. We haven't booked online, so we're going to have to go and buy tickets up here. Oh, this is the parsonage. There's the house. And we're going to go inside and have a look. There we have this little lobby at the entrance. Oh, it's a study, Mr. Bronte's study. And here we have the dining room, the kitchen, Mr. Nichols' study, Charlotte's room, Bramwell's studio, you see it with the bloke's room, can't you?
Yes.
A mess. This area is now used for a general display of artefacts. The children's study. And Mr. Bronte's bedroom.
And finally, the old man's place of work. An interesting looking church. We'll go inside and have a look. Through this glass door here. Quite a large church. Interesting looking roof there as well. And finally, Susan wanted to go into the Pretty Penny. She wasn't there long.
Well, that was a nice little wander around. And now we're back to Susan's camper van. Nice one. We've come to the Museum of Rail Travel, and we're going to look round the carriage works. There we go. In this way.
Hello there. Hello.
Oh, this is the first coach you see when you come in, and it's here constructed with wood, but it's in very, very narrow panels.
Now our journey together comes to its end, to an age that's past.
Very fancy looking, with third class there,
The riddle and
first class in the middle,
here at the Vintage
luggage compartment,
Museum.
another first class compartment, and then another third. And this carriage was used in the film The Row of Children, and A Testament of Youth, and in 1992 The Secret Agent. In 1987, Without a Clue, Sherlock Holmes. Oh, Hound of the Baskervilles used this one, and The Grand, and the Forsyth Saga. Oh, and Swallows and Amazons, 2015. That's a well-filmed carriage. Sorrel and Sons, episode 5, used this carriage. Well, this coach was built in 1898, and have a look in first class here.
It says in there, rarely used.
Oh, right. And this is a smoking compartment. How about that? Nice and plush. Have a seat, Susan. Come in and have a seat.
Oh yes.
Is that comfortable? And you're right next to you, you've got your own loo in there as well.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Very nice.
Called it ensuite now.
Oh, that's really super. And this four-wheel carriage here was built in 76, sorry, for the Manchester, Sheffield and Lincolnshire Railway. Let's take a look in there if we can. Now you get into the third class, yeah, with its wooden benches. So take a walk in this one. I think it's probably second class because it's got upholstery on the seat.
Come in.
Oh,
Sit down.
thank you.
You're lucky to get a seat. London's no place to be travelling these days. They put special blue lights in all the carriages so the German bombers couldn't see us. Can I ask you?
Another first class, but it's only upholstered the same way. So, not quite as plush as that other one. Well, that was a lovely couple of days, and I thank you very much indeed, Susan, for a really memorable birthday treat. And thank you all for watching. I hope you'll come back and see where my next trip is going to be. So thanks again.
Look forward to seeing you again. Bye.